Faster Than Light is a game that went fairly unnoticed when it was released, but since has gained a small cult following. The game is a throwback to the original text-based RPG games, this time simulating space combat and exploration. Despite its text-based storyline, the randomization of story outcomes as well as the situationally beneficial options and a very intense combat system make for an always exciting playthrough. You play as a team of people trying to make it back to your space army to warn them of the incoming rebel armada. You travel from planet to random space outposts to distress beacons, and along the way find slavers, shops, and people trying to lure unsuspecting victims. Before each jump, you'll generally have no idea whether you end up too close to a sun that's bombarding your ship with solar radiation causing on-deck fires, or into a meteor field that pelts your ship with rocks, or into an ion cloud only to have people board your ship and try to kill your crew. Along the way, you can find random people that will join your ship. The NG are an intelligent race of aliens that are super fast at repairs. The rock people are super high in health and resist fire. The mantis are great at fighting and move very quickly. And there are others, each with their own unique abilities and ships that you can unlock and play with. The combat system is incredibly complex and very attention heavy. During combat, the player has to manage the power to all the ship's main systems, as well as subsystems, as well as manage the weapon system, and deal with onboard fires or hull breaches or people teleporting on board. The thing that makes it all manageable is the ability to pause at any moment and prioritize and set commands. The game is rough and unforgiving. I played through for maybe 18 hours and I haven't beat it once. I'm also bad at the game. The game is incredibly fun despite its attention nature and unforgiving difficulty, because it's very easy to pick up or put down at any point. After combat, if you win, you can get some scraps that you can spend on upgrades or save for a shop. If the fight doesn't seem to be going your way, you can always jump from the fight. But if you jump, you don't get the scraps. The music for the gaming is perfect. Take a moment and let your body get auditorially tickled. Yeah, it's good. And it's perfect for the game. Alright, here we go. Story gets a 5. It's pretty good, but it's only text-based and it gets repetitive. Not to mention it's not very long. Presentation gets an 8. On the surface it's really simple, but once you jump into an ion storm that cuts half your usable power and get boarded by a team of mantis, yeah. Also the music's amazing. Gameplay gets an 8. It's completely playable by mouse clicks, but once you learn the hotkeys, it makes life so much easier. Try tapping X randomly. Design gets a 9. If I had to complain about it, I'd put it here. Replay value gets a 10. It's almost impossible to just play this once. Overall score is a 7. It fits its niche and it's incredibly fun. It's retro, it sounds amazing, and it's incredibly difficult.